Well, howdy folks, we're back at the bunker. Well, we're not at the bunker, we're outside of the bunker, far outside of it. Nobody knows where the bunker is. People ask me, Buck, where's your bunker? I shrug my shoulders. I don't even hear that question. They're trying to trick me. The bunker could be anywhere. You could be right on top of the bunker and you could not see it. Wouldn't even know it's there. And sometimes I have troubles finding, quite frankly, because it's so well hidden. So, well, we're moving on. We've discussed the 6 rules, 6 of them. We just have really 3 more left, and this is kind of the final stretch. And in the final stretch is where you pour it on, folks. It's like in a race, once you get to around 7, you start to run a little faster or walk faster if you're walking, or if you're trying to get to a waffle iron and you see somebody else is going to the waffle iron, you're going to be walking, if not running, if not really hollering, stay away. I have it first. You want to make your dibs, they say. I'm in a polite way, in an authoritatively polite. But that's not the 7th rule. The 7th rule is the 1090 rule. And I know what you're thinking, Buck, that was the 6th rule. Yes, it was. But it's just so important. It's so important, the 1090 rule, that I couldn't think of a better way to emphasize its importance than to have it as both the 6th and 7th rule. And quite frankly, I had so much to cut and paste. I mean, it really wrote itself, just with the cutting. Have you done that? It's amazing what you can do in the computer with the cutting and the pasting. It's an amazing feature. Before I used to, have to longhand it out, and that can be quite wasteful, the longhanding. But it's so important. The 1090 rule, basically you hear it from the silent majority. It's a cover-up. They don't say anything about Bigfoot. You don't hear anything about Bigfoot, but there's so many footprints, so much evidence and eyewitness accounts, and they keep coming in. And think about it, folks, if just 10% of them are correct, and we know it's a lot more than that, then Bigfoot exists. And if Bigfoot exists, then where's the evidence? And it just makes me think that it's a cover-up. The silent majority, the fringe middle, they're hiding this information, quite frankly. Not that I don't have a lot of information on it. I mean, the amount of research, and you talk to a cryptologist like Dr. Gundy, I just call him Stan, we're on a first name basis, and he fully endorsed the 1090 rule. And I mentioned that in this chapter, rule number 7, in a way that I didn't really emphasize in 6. So that's why, there's differences. It's just not the same cutting and pasting. It's differences in the cutting and pasting, or what I cut and paste. And they really go together well. I mean, if you try to read just chapter 7, you won't understand a lot of the groundwork with rule number 6, where you were going to start. So, well, that's a little bit of shop talk, really, quite frankly. And this has been a phenomenal conversation. Why don't we take a campfire break, and we'll be right back. This is Buckner outside of the bunker talking about really teaching. I've entered the phase where I'm really teaching, passing my knowledge on, the 9 rules of blank. We'll be right back.